Chris with thebestarizonahome.com, and I'm here with Mr. Greg Siderakis. Sorry, Greg. With Pinnacle Lending. And we are going to talk about conventional loans today. Just a little bit about what you can expect getting a conventional loan, what they can expect from a conventional loan. Tell me a little bit about a conventional loan. Like, what can, I know when we have other videos talking about the process of pre-qualifying and identifying what type of loan's best. But let's say we do that process. What kind of things help us qualify for a conventional loan, and what are the benefits from having a conventional loan?
Yeah, good question. So there are a lot of different things that conventional loans offer that other loans, specifically government loans, don't really offer. Everybody thinks with a conventional loan, you got to put 20% down on a house. That's not necessarily true. A lot of times, you were good putting 5% down on a home with conventional, and that may set you up for success to keep that loan throughout the life of it. So if you are putting less than 20% down on a conventional loan, you will have mortgage insurance. So mortgage insurance, that is something that's added on monthly to your mortgage payment up until the point where you have 20% equity in the home. Once that point comes around, then you're able to drop that off. With other loans, FHA, USDA, that mortgage insurance will not drop off once you reach a certain amount of equity in the home.
Okay, I understand that now. So is that why they talk about putting 20% down on a conventional, so you can override that and not have that mortgage insurance every month? Okay, I understand that now. So as far as you can get rid of your PMI or mortgage insurance, right? Are you seeing, generally speaking, like a better rate with conventional, or what are I think speaking specifically to the appraisal as well, and the benefits of the appraisal for a conventional loan versus an FHA, VA government loan, maybe a little bit different, but what are the benefits of getting a conventional loan over other loans?
Yeah, so one thing, like you said with the appraisal, appraisals on a conventional loan are going to be less thorough and less stringent than an FHA loan per se would be. They're not going to nitpick every little thing and come back with problems with your appraisal as much on a conventional. The home is definitely still livable with a conventional appraisal. It's just that they're not going to nitpick every little thing.
As far as so you have the appraisal benefit, you can, if I understand that right, get 20% equity in the house and refinance to drop the mortgage insurance off. What about interest rates, stuff like that?
Oh, gotcha. And just to clarify on one thing, you actually don't even need to refinance if you have a conventional loan and you have under 20% down. Mm-hmm. So once you have that 20% equity in the home and you're already on a conventional loan from the get-go, you don't need to refinance to another conventional loan to drop off that mortgage insurance.
It just automatically drops off?
It will either automatically drop off after a certain point, or you can request to have it dropped off if your home has significantly increased in value.
Oh, okay. All right, I understand that. So as long as you pay 20% equity, that's essentially
right. As long as you have the 20% equity, you can drop off that mortgage insurance.
Awesome. So in terms of in the appraisal, I want to talk about that. So just so we're aware, and we'll talk about that from the bid to close, what happens in the whole process. But essentially, that appraisal piece of it is where the bank sends someone out to say if the home is of value or not for the loan that they're giving you. And so for a conventional loan, the appraisal is a little less stringent than an FHA or a VA loan. So it can be valuable in that aspect.
Absolutely. And another thing, some people want to have an appraisal done on their property regardless. But one thing that conventional loans also can offer, it's not every time, it's something that's determined through our underwriting systems. But you can also get an appraisal waiver to where, you don't have to pay that $600, $700, $800 out of pocket to have an appraisal done on the property prior to purchase. And it just, saves time on the entire loan process as a whole, because you don't have to wait for an appraiser to go out, appraiser to do the appraisal, and then come back with a report after. So there are lots of different benefits for conventional loans, appraisal-wise, appraisal waivers being one of them.
And we can always do partial appraisal waivers too, which I do, especially in a hot market where you're competing against multiple bidders. We may offer to do a partial appraisal waiver or a shortfall, where if the appraisal doesn't come in quite at asking, we can cover the difference with cash. Other
Right.
loans don't necessarily offer the ability to do that. In short, conventional loans, it sounds like they give you a lot more flexibility.
Yep, conventional loans have a lot of flexibility. If you have good credit, you have good qualifying factors for getting a loan. Conventional is probably going to be best for you, but like we were saying before, every loan fits every person differently. So I take a look at that and help you determine what is going to be best financially for you.
So still, of course, the next best step, get pre-qualified.
Get pre-qualified. We'll say it again and again.
Yep, absolutely. Great.
All right, thank you, Chris.
Yep, absolutely.